this thing on? It is on. Is this thing on? Oh, it is. But what is it? It's pretty clean. It's got a good color. See that? But what are we drinking? We are drinking the winner of the vote. Had a little vote on the YouTube and Instagram, and the clear winner was the Holy Grail, Monty Python's "Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberry." That's what it says right there. It also says Amber Gold Ale, tempered over burning witches. Can't beat that. Where's this bad boy from? It is from brewed and canned by Black Sheep Brewing, Main Street, St. John's, NB, Canada. What's that, Newberry? I don't know. Canada. All right. Well, we appreciate you. It's pretty solid. Pretty good so far. First impression, not bad. And I hope you have a good beverage for you. I don't know if it's morning, if it's lunch, dinner, or late night for you, wherever you are as this uploads. But good morning, and good day, and good evening to you. It's good. It's like a Yingling, but stronger. Just has a better taste. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Definitely would recommend that one. We'll come back to that. And like I said, hope you have one. But hey, we're going to get right into this. Got a little video for you. And we'll talk about it as it starts. And I will just go ahead and hit the play button and start it right now. Gonna set up a board for you. You know, I set up a lot of boards, but that's like one of the advantages of being a skateboarder in your 40s. Oh, this guy stopped me. He pretty much told me it was gonna rain, and I knew it was gonna rain. That's why I'm setting this board up. Like, was not prepared to skate. Like, I'm wearing a white shirt. I don't skate in white shirts. If I had this deck, I wanted to set it up, but I wanted to switch. Some equipment around. Try something new. So I went over to the local skate shop, and for us that is DeVille in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So I went and got some new trucks. I had the board, I had the wheels, I just needed bearings and trucks, and switching it up was important. The cool part is I had everything in my car to include a razor blade, which I never have. I tend to have my skate tool, I've got extra parts, extra bolts, I've got everything you need. But I tend to never have a razor blade. But this time I had one, so I was pretty pumped. So went over to the new park, Rowan Park, which you saw the bowl to in the last one, and this time we're gonna get some street clips, allegedly. All right, but I wanted to set up a new board, but I was racing the rain. So although this video is sped up quite a bit, dude, I promise I was moving pretty quick because I was worried about getting rained out, and that would suck. So I'm popping in the hardware as fast as I can, trying to get it going. But anyway, we'll watch this as it happens. So in this video, we're gonna skate the new park on a new board, and then if you remember correctly, I said there would be a certain giveaway for said shirt in the last video. I've got it right here. Ooh, we're gonna do that. I don't know if you saw that, but those new trucks are the Reynolds Indies for an 825, and the wheels are Orbs. I don't know how to pronounce it. It was on the Welcome website when I bought my last Chris Miller Welcome board, and I need a couple more bucks for free shipping, so I got some 56 inch, that'd be huge, 56 millimeter, wheels to go with this. And I did have when I first started skating, I had a 56 conical wheel, and I like the way it locked in quite a bit. So I wanted to try these, and they're like a marble white and blue, kind of looks like a cloud. and that will match the board very well, as you will soon see. Just tighten up the last couple bolts. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Making sure they spin. They do. And oh, there it is. Jonny Geiger Revive board. I know some people hate on Revive, but Jonny Geiger's a beast, and I don't think anyone can hate on him because he's incredible. And here we go, walking in to the new park. Is it open still? Man, I don't know, but they're not kicking people out and people are skating, and it's rad. And there it is, Rowan Park. There is the street section. There's another quarter we can see, and there is the bowl. What I really like is that the bowl and the street section are separate, and that's awesome. So I knew it was gonna rain, and I wanted to really see how these trucks grind, so I was like, you know what, I'll just try and grind up and over this, and we'll see how it goes. So I didn't have time to warm up, so I just kind of went for it. Oh, almost got it on the third or fourth try there, and boom, boom, and I was pumped. And guess what, the rain started coming right after this, but went back as soon as I could and went straight back to that. Boom, got it approved, happy with it. I thought I'd mess with this big box, try and get some 50/50s. I think, there we go, a little grindy noise. It's a good noise. You know what's funny is I do everything better on bigger obstacles. I can't tend to calibrate my pop for lower ones. Little dirty board slide. Yep. And a little better. Yeah, I think I could 5-0 that too. I just got to figure it out. And then here's the ledge I'm probably going to work on a lot. So I'm going to do like 5 or 6 50s here. Bear with me. But I have to figure this out. Like if you watch this, you can see my back wheel rolls on almost every time. It used to be my best trick. And when I first started skating 2 years ago, this was my best trick. And now I don't have it calibrated as well. Just don't lock it in as good, and this guy was killing it. Yeah, and it stops me from learning anything in or out of them because I don't do it with confidence. And I found this are consistent. Found that round curved ledge at the new park. Really like this. And then this again rode on a little bit, but still really fun. Had a good time. Then this big old bank, boom. First try, heel flip, not so much. And boom, second try. Dude, I was pumped on this. This is a lot steeper than the bank that I'm working on at the other park. So I was pumped. Watch this. Get it. Get it. I was pumping that little snapshot there. You can see popping, watch the front foot. It's really kicking straight off with the ankle. You can see where the foot and the ankle are meeting. Getting my feet up, out of the way. The board spinning pretty flat. You can see it by the shadow and by my feet. It's staying right underneath me. And then catching it. Back foot first, it looks like. I don't know if that's right or not. And then right onto the bolts. So really happy with the consistency of the heel flips on the bank. Still need to figure it out better on flat. But the bank is there, and it's solid. Oh, this is the video I was gonna post, but then I went and got those clips what I wasn't expected. So this was at the old park, and I was doing some Shuvits. So bear with me. This is I think it's a good video. I don't know, but anyway, I got some new tricks. But I like to do Shuvits. I like to warm up with Shuvits. I like to do Shuvits. I think a good Shuvit, pop Shuvit looks like it's one of the best looking tricks. So always work on them and try and get them better. And then I'm going to try and do something with them here in a little bit. And I don't know, some of these felt pretty good. Shuvits always make me feel like I'm skateboarding. Gets the body moving, gets the board moving in the right direction. Just makes everything come together and lets me know pretty much how the rest of the day is going to go. Then I decided I was going to learn nollie Shuvits. So I had never done a nollie shove, and my brain and my body were having a little trouble communicating at first, and then boom, then I got it, and I was really happy because it went from really awkward to somewhat comfortable very quick. It was just retraining the brain and the body to work together. So that's a new one. I was pumped with it. So if I'm getting new stuff, front shoves, nope. No. front shoves and me are never going to get along. I don't know what it is. I've heard all the tips. I get it. I got it. And I don't get it. And then one of my favorite ledges of 50. But if you hear that squeak, listen to this squeak. Those are the Spitfire tablet wheels, and they squeak. They squeak. And then back to the bank where I learned the heel flips. Got one, feeling good. And then boom, that was super solid one. Really happy with that as well. Again, still have work to do. And then I was just messing around, like how could I work on getting quicker feet? So like I did a terrible ollie over this bump, and then we'll shove it and back down. I don't know. And then it was time for the battle, right? I want to try and shove it over this parking block. It was way harder than I thought it was going to be. I didn't expect it to be so hard. And man, I was going. There you go. There's one. This was much more difficult. I'd never tried to shove it over anything. And then I got it and I was like, if I can shove it over it, can I fakie big spin over it? I'm not going to tell you how long I spent doing this because you would all laugh at me, but it was a lot. It was a long time. And I'm not sure I ever got really a clear one, but man, it was rough. But I think it's something I do want to get. I want to improve on. I think it's worth putting the time and effort into it because it seems useful. It seems useful to be able to fakie big spin over something. And then back at the other park, again, just working those 50s, but gonna try and get a 5.0 here in a minute. But that day they were locking a little better. This is on the old board with the Spitfire tablets and the PAL flight deck. This is before I put together the other board, and yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, but still, I don't do it with consistency enough to get my feet set and get my body ready for the next trick. So then I thought I'd do some 5.0s because, you know, it's what I call one of my traveling tricks I can take to any park. It's probably the one I use the least, but it's one I like to consider that I have on any new obstacle. And since it's a new park, I want to see if I can get it. That was kind of dirty, but you know what? That's good for me. And you know, that looked terrible, but it actually felt really good. I remember that when I was like, it's close. Like it felt close when I did it, even though it looked bad. And then, boom, there we go. Like it ain't great, but you know what? That's good for me and shows a lot of potential. And that's kind of the new park. And I like it, and I'm excited about it, and it's gonna be awesome to skate. And don't forget, all you have to do in this video is leave a comment, and you can win this Talkin' Schmidt shirt. All right, good podcast. Again, I'm not affiliated with the Talkin' Schmidt and the podcast at all. I just think it's really good music. Good skate talk, awesome human being that supports the skate community, and he was doing these shirts for a fundraiser to support feeding people during COVID when things were really bad, and I wanted to support, so I bought 2 shirts, this one and that one, and that's a large. And if you leave a comment in the video before I do the next video, I'll do a random drawing on the comments of this one, and you'll get a shirt, preferably in the US. That'd be awesome. If you're outside the US, I'll PayPal you some money and you can buy yourself something. But anyway, appreciate you watching. As always, this is not sponsored. There is no commercials. This is just me skating and sharing. And I appreciate you for being part of it. Thanks a lot.